Okay. Here we are, guys. Here we are. This is a big one. Yeah. It's a really big one. So it's an ASR. It's a Dell. Wow. It's a Dell latitude E5540. And it's a Core i7. So you can imagine it has to work. I don't really know. I just found it here. Someone came and left the laptop here. And yeah. Well, they did message me while I was at work and say they left the laptop at my place. And that I should have a look at it. It should work. But I didn't communicate what's up with it. So let's have a look. Just plugged in the charger and I don't see any light. Yeah, light is supposed to be there, there's no light. Power button. Yeah, so it's dead. It's dead. Let's open it. Let's open and have a look. See what we are dealing with. Okay, there are no screws. There are no screws. Only one. You can only see one screw over here. Only one screw. It simply means someone has been trying this. Well, I hate it because it limits my chances of successful fixing this. You can see no RAM, no hard drive. Yeah. So there is no way we can measure any voltage over here. Although we can measure the DC in there. Yeah, we can measure DC in over there. Like in the chart. Let me find the multimeter. So today I had taken my multimeter with me to work. I needed to use a multimeter, a reliable one actually. Because the ones which they give us there at work, they are like toys. You can just give a charge and say play. Let's see. It's coated. Yeah, it's coated with some sort of glue. Yeah, we have 19.4 volts. My DC in check is fine. Guess we just have to open this after all. Yeah.
Couldn't make you wait forever, for forever. This is forever. If there's a question of my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. Hey, if there's a question of my love, you got it. Baby, don't worry, I got plans for you. Yeah, baby, I've been making plans. Oh, love. Baby, I've been making plans for you. Yeah, baby, I've been making plans. Baby, I've been making plans for
my sincere apology. I made it. Look, I'll admit it, albeit pathetic, that I'm in my late 20s, still never been to a wedding. Guess the idea of that lobby empty. Do not sit with me, well, it's not your fault they try to get me. Cause I'ma need the sales, cause I'm selfish. And I need you to myself. trying to see you afloat, but don't want to see you sail, cause I failed. And see you about to cry, cause when I enter they city, they leave without their pride. I'm sorry. Are you staring at my comments? Fearing it's gonna always be you sharing me with all them. Wrong. How dare I say ignore them? Preparing for that day, I leave you here, it's what you for them. It's hard, you know, temptation and all. Bitches out here trying to see if my relationship's strong. Get a place in the chart, so run away from your heart.
Right. So here we are, finally. Wow, took me minutes to open this. Okay. That's nice. Anyways, here we are, and it's reasonably dead. It's dead actually. If I say it's reasonably dead, I would be trying to hide something, but no, the thing is dead. So yeah, there you can see that's dead. Yeah, it's dead. No, that's not liquid. But because if it's liquid, we're doomed. There's always a chance with almost anything. Let's have a look. So if I plug in the charger there, where can we measure our voltages? Where can we measure our voltages? We would have 19 volts there. And no, there's nothing. We have to open this. Although we can measure main power over there. But yeah, what's the point of having to measure main power? Eventually, if there's something else underneath, it seems like all the power action and fan is underneath. It's hidden down there.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction. Oh, beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. They may be empty, oh, weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight. In the arms of the angels, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel.
Gonna have to fix that eventually. Yeah, so here we are. There is really some slight chances that it's a water damage, it's a liquid damage. There's corrosion there by the USB port, which could also be the reason why it's not powering on. That inductor is broken over there. Yeah, but it's not really stuff that would make you get concerned, because there, that's not really bad, and it's also on the edges, but on the board itself, I don't really see any damage other than the dead. And then that's the inductor that's snapped. there. It's broken there. Yeah, so let's plug in the charger and see what voltages we have. Let's see what we get. You have to take the DC in jack out. I think I need it here more than there. It's more usable when it's free. Because I have to put it that way. Yeah, what I know is that the DC in jack was fine. That much I know. So here we are. Oh, that guy. What voltages do we have? We have our DC in jack, 19.4 volts. And then what? Main power rail. Do we have? I'm just looking for a secondary power rail that's gonna give me 19 volts. No, we don't have main power rail. Okay, let me just highlight what I'm doing here now. Again, I don't know why, but the laptop from these guys, it always comes with the dot over there, over the LCD. How do they get a laptop with a broken that dot of ink? Is it a feature with Dell or what? Because the other one was a Dell as well. But you can see there, this is loose. This has been replaced. It's most likely the same LCD which I saw in that other Dell because it's from the same guys. So they just put I don't know. I'm now interfering in other people's business now. Anyways, I was saying I'm going to highlight to you what it is I just did to see if I have a main power rail or if I don't. Quick. Capture, yes, start capture. Okay. So yeah. What happens is that I do have a DC in there by the charger there. I have 19 volts, 19.4. So if I have a main power rail, if my power rail is fine, like the DC in, the main power rail, it's supposed to be there on the secondary power rails because these two would be stepping down the 19 volts to a desirable for whatever it's going to be powering. Like the output would be through this inductor. So like I've explained before, one would be ground and the other one would be main power of 19 volts. So one should give me 19 volts. And if I don't get any 19 volts, therefore I know I don't have a main power. The power, yes, it's coming in through the charger, but it's not inside the laptop. So we're just gonna check for a short. Only one is supposed to give me ground, but it seems like both are giving me ground. I don't know if it's ground or it's just low resistance. Nah, it's just low resistance, it's not ground. So it's like this now. Like in these these two MOSFETs with their output, I have four measuring points for them. 3 rather. One which is ground, one which is 19, like the input, the main power. Then the third one would be the output, of which these two, where they are connected, that's the output. So they are connected there, coming to this inductor. So I can measure either there or there. anything. So all of this from 1, 2, 3, 4, it's still the same point, technically speaking, because they're just a straight wire. Like if you measure there, you would find continuity. I would say it's connected there, and there. But this one, it's ground, and this one is main power. So those three measuring points, those are the ones which I use. So I have ground there, and I have main power. So I don't have a short there on the main power. At the same time, I don't have 19 volts. Therefore, I'm almost certain that my problem is in the inrush limiters, or at least the controller which controls the inrush limiters. So now I have isolated my problem. What I have to do now is to find the inrush limiters, which I think I have now. I might not have. Let me first figure out how this power is going into the laptop. So that one there is our DC in check, and those two. So one is the charger identifier, then those two are positive, and the last two are ground. So I'm going to insert it. I'm going to put a probe between those two. Yeah, I'm in continuity mode. Then I'm going to find a MOSFET that's going to buzz. There, I found it. So that's the inrush limiter there, PQ4, that one. So our power would be coming in through PL4 there. Then from PL4 it goes in through PQ4. As you can see, it's a 10 PL4 there. That's this guy. So this one and this one are both inductors. So if you see there, it's PL400 and that's PL4. So it's going in through PL4. From PL4 it goes into PQ4. From PQ4 the output should be there into PQ400, I think. Yes, into PQ400. Then from PQ400 it will go through PR400. From PR400, that's the main power. So I can guarantee you that I can put a probe there by PR400, then measure the main power over there. I have it. So yeah, I have it there. Although it's weird. Actually the main power is shorted to ground. So the one which I thought was ground is not ground actually. The one which I thought was ground is not ground. Because that's our main power. That one. And it's shorted to ground. We have to figure out what's going on there. So I'm going to plug in a charger there and make sure that we are assuming correctly. So assumption was saying that I'm just trying to keep this cable away from the way I'm disturbing it. Okay. So we are saying power goes in through PL4 into PQ4, then PQ400, then into PR400. So yeah, let's plug in the charger, see what we have. Let's see what we get. it somewhere that you guys can see. I'm going to be using the screen for me to actually see. So yeah, I have 19 volts there. PL4, I do have 19.4 volts. Into PQ4 I have 19.4 volts, but its output I don't. How do I have? 0.2. Yeah, I don't have. So we have to fix that short. Yeah, right. Those are the two inrush limiters. Because we do have 19 volts there, but we don't have its output. So we have to take out the PR400, then we do voltage injection from that point to find out who our culprit is. Yeah. So that's the plan. That's basically how it is. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to cut this. I want to free up some space in my laptop. I have 33 gigabytes left. If I can continue filming, it won't turn out good. Just 11 videos are costing me 52 gig. Oh, is that? Yeah, so I can continue now with the capture of the video. Noise, yeah. So that's weird. Yeah, like I said about my storage. Now when I press capture video, the microscope just doesn't capture. There is no space now. No more storage. Where is my tweezer? I had a tweezer. There it is. So I just want to take out the resistor which leads to the main power. Yeah, let me try to change something here. Perhaps I'll be able to set capture directions. So, okay, yeah, now it's recording. I just changed the folder. So we're just going to take out that one, PR400. So the idea is to blow away from the battery connector there to avoid damaging it. So yeah, these SMTs will give you a fight. They won't just say yeah, we're coming. They will give you a fight before they let go. So the most ideal thing is to first apply new soldering wire to the surface. Let me just show you. So the idea is that you put new soldering wire. This is the worst soldering I've ever used in my life. I have to go and buy a new one. This was a waste of money. And that soldering iron is really useless. I don't know, or maybe I just need to change the pit. Because it's actually not just a soldering iron on its own. It has actually its own power supply, which is almost the same size as my watch station, just for the soldering iron. So I'm quite sure it's just the pit. Because it's actually at 480 degrees. So most likely my pit is dead. I just need to go and buy a good pit. Then we'll work from there. Yeah, anyways, now that is off. What we now do is we measure the short where it is. So you do the same thing with inductors. If you find a short on inductors, you take it out, you measure where it is. It's input or it's output. So there, the short is on the input. So now on our secondary power rails, we won't get short circuits anymore. So our short is on the input. So one of these two guys is faulty. So the most ideal thing, if you have a schematic diagram, you just check which one is directly linked to ground. And then your guess is take it out first. But we have a capacitor there. That guy. We have that capacitor there. It might be a problem. So I'm going to go with him first. Then I'll go with him next. Yeah. But my guess is the MOSFET. They are the ones that I mostly suspect to be faulty. So I'm going with the MOSFET first. Although my short is actually over here. It's over there. not on the other side. So I'm just going to take PQ400 off. Yeah. Let's see what we get. Black to ground. It's still there and it's helping. So now it's there as well. So yeah, there is a chance that these guys will be affecting. But what I don't understand is how we would still have a short over here and over there, considering that I've taken off the MOSFET, which leads me to believe that the IC is dead. The controller chip, it's dead, it's damaged. Because the only thing that's linking the output of the second inrush limiter and its input, the only thing that will be linking the input of this MOSFET and its output would be the controller. So yeah, we'll just take off the capacitor just to make sure, but otherwise we are headed for voltage injection in this. Yep. So voltage injection it is. There is no shortcut to this. Let me just check how much ohms I have in terms of resistance over there. Three ohms. 37 ohms. Yeah, this does look like a short to me. Because it's supposed to be there around 90s. Wait, or even higher. This is pretty low. But yeah, let's just inject power. Let me just have a look at something. Just trying to identify the controller.
Everybody needs a little time away. I heard us say from each other.
Let's see who is this guy over here. PU402. That's PQ717. That's the one. That's the controller chip. I'm tempted to take it out. off immediately. But nah, there's a chance that there's another capacitor somewhere which is connected there, and it's giving us a short, or even another secondary power rail somewhere that's giving us this issue. So yeah, I'm going to connect it to the output of the second inrush limiter there. Okay, that's cold enough. So now I'm just going to inject voltage and have a feel of wherever is going to heat up. So I'm sure by now you know the general idea of voltage injection. It's basically that if a component is damaged and it's causing a short circuit or directly linking to ground, when exposed to an injected current, it's going to start heating up. So that's the general idea of this. Yep, there's someone burning down there.
Everybody needs a little time away. I heard her say.
Yeah, those two capacitors are burning there. Just wanted to draw something like 0.5 amps. No, I don't see any major teeth up here. Yeah, this is on the other side. And this is something down there. Yeah, directly underneath there. I found the culprit. And it's an IC chip. That's the worst part of it. Life is always boring with these guys if it's a chip. Yeah, it's a chip. An IC chip. And it, yeah, there we go. And let's just show you. So as you can see, that chip. So it's actually making a gap there. That's where our problem is. There. This chip is dead. So let's take it out and see if our short disappears. And pray that we can find this chip, otherwise we are doomed. I wonder what chip that is. Can't be the Super IO, not at all. This one's they use, I think it's a SOC system. Yeah, whereby the chipset, everything is built into the CPU. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to take that out. So yeah, let's take this guy off. We're going to have to be the controller now. The one that's controlling those MOSFETs to bring in power. But judging by its size, this thing has to be controlling it way more than that. Such that we can't switch the laptop without it. Yeah, so if you have a close look at it, you can see there's quite a hump over there. From an angle you can see, show that the camera is right of out. It's pretty impossible to see. This whole station. I think that's a problem with transitioning from work and home. I'll be using different tools. My workstation sucks because it has a big nozzle there, so it doesn't really target onto the component I want. While they're at work, their multimeters, they suck, they lie. Yeah, that's off, but not in a way I wanted it to come out. This thing you should actually hold it and lift it out, not to push it and slide it away. Because in the process you get to push capacitors and resistors which are close by. anyways, yeah, that's voltage injection for you. Continuity mode, detect the short, and our short circuit is gone. Is it? No, it's not. Yeah, it's gone. So we don't have a short circuit anymore. So right now we can take those components and put them back, and then try to find that controller chip first. There's no reason for us to keep them off. There isn't a reason at all. Yeah, so we're done. All we have to do now is find that chip. So it's yeah, I can see the number. I can see it's the number. It's CD 330 18. Yeah, Texas Instruments. Yeah. So it serves a lot of purposes. Yeah, there's quite a lot, but it's basically a power controller chip. Yeah. So I am going to pause for now. Because I have to find the chip first. Without the chip, there's really nothing I can do with the laptop. But as for identifying the problem on the laptop, we are done. Yeah, so that's it for now. After all, it's already minute to 11, so one needs to rest. Yeah, so when I find the chip, I will continue the video as I finish off. So it will either be in the same video or do a part 2 of the video. Yeah, usually I prefer part 2s because different days and all that. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in another video.